Welcome to your Daily Dose. My name is Robert. I am here in Walnut Creek, and look at these two lovely ladies. We have Susan, the well-known, and we have Aunt Linda, the lesser-known, hanging out in Sedona. Aunt Linda is my dear Aunt Linda. And good morning, ladies. How are you?
Oh my gosh, we're in Sedona. We're in Arizona.
It's been a magical experience all around. I'm usually writing things. I haven't written a single thing down. I've just wanted to just be with it. And
really not even taking photographs because you can't capture the essence and the vibe of this place.
It's too beautiful. For me, I never appreciate sunset pictures in general because they can't capture the magic for me. And that's how Sedona is.
Have you been here?
I have. Historically, for you, Aunt Linda, is this a place you've been many times, Sedona?
Never. I have longed to come to Arizona for years, and somehow it got on the back burner. I've only been to a place called Marble Canyon, where I flew in a tiny plane and went down the Grand Canyon for rafting trip for 2 weeks. So I never really saw Arizona, but I just over time and a lot of compassion and forgiveness I've experienced with myself and toward my parents, I've been more and more interested in their lives and things I wished I had asked them. And I had forgotten that Grandma Grace gave me her family Bible, and that before she died, she always had a typewriter, and she typed a page for me it says the life of Grace Shaw Sweeney Barrett. And she wrote the names of all the places she lived and with who was born, and it just was very factual, but it was really helpful. And I saw that your great grandpa and my grandpa, who died when I was 11 months old and I never met, was buried here in Flagstaff. And it set up this longing to know more and to maybe visit his gravesite. And so I thought, well, I knew the circumstances of his death were very, very grim, very sad. He died alone, alcoholism, and found in the streets. But I knew it was Flagstaff, and I knew he was Catholic. So I called the Catholic cemetery, and sure enough, he was there. But they could only find the general area. Anyway, I don't know how much I should go on in this few minutes we've got, but
No, it's wonderful. Let me just add to this that you're right in the heart of something that we do so much of, and everyone watching this is in this space. Susan and I are in this realm we call Day One, right, which is a storytelling program. And you know enough as a storyteller yourself, the power of story, and it's everything you were just speaking of. It's how we're wired as human beings. I rewatched a piece by Joseph Campbell last night, who is, of course, one of my great mentors, talking about historically how we're hardwired for this and what it means epically, mythically, spiritually, how we do exactly what you just did. We seek the stories to understand our place within this realm, and also we seek stories to learn how to both to grow and how to let go. And that stories provide the maps for all these things. And when we don't have them, there's a hunger, there's a quest, oh my gosh, whether it's a typewritten letter or a reference in a graveyard or something, we're looking for clues. When you say
let go, when you say let go, and let me ask you if this is what you mean, it also, I think, can represent a conclusion or an ending to something, or a settlement within. So there's no longer a question. So yes, you must tell the rest of this story, because it's
well let me just follow on that. We'll get that in the next episode. Just to say that, Susan, remember how Brene Brown talked about we get to write the ending, right? And Linda mentioned there a moment ago about having less peace with her parents, my grandparents, at a certain time, and now she's rewriting that ending. And how gorgeous that is, because that's your gift to yourself, and Linda. It's your life, it's your story. You have the power to do that. But we're going to explore more on this on our next episode of the Daily Dose.